I wanted to make a video just kind of introducing myself because I am here to make connections, and I was like, man, there might be people who know nothing about me, and if you want kind of the overall clip of like, do I have anything in common with this person, then I'm going to try to throw it all at you. The idea being that it'll give you a sense of whether or not we're a good fit. I am often going to appear with messy hair, no makeup, bad lighting, like whatever, and very, very sleep deprived. And the reason for this is because I have a toddler who doesn't sleep hardly at all. Uh, yeah, I'm lucky to get an hour straight of sleep every night. An hour every night. So, why am I on here even doing these? I needed an outlet. This this life is hard, and I have no social life, so here I am. Here's what I'm about. I do lots of cooking from scratch. I'm really passionate about that. I do have some dietary restrictions, so that kind of forced the issue early on. I'm a wannabe homesteader. I live in the city. We own our own home, which is a big deal because we were homeless for many years. We are on just a little eighth of an acre in a big city that is friendly towards urban homesteading, and I really, really want to do homesteading. So I follow a bunch of homesteading channels. I get really excited about it, and then stuff happens. I have a lot of failed gardens under my belt. I think they failed for good reasons. There's higher priorities that happened, like my son. His name is Loki. He is a miracle baby. I love to share about his story, and I just haven't figured out how to share it yet because it is so much. We were offered to take our kid off of life support, and he's running around today doing perfectly fine. Like, it just it's a lot. I cannot wait to share it. I'm new to making videos. Writing is my comfort zone. I love to write, and I'm actually working on writing up a bunch of resources for folks who want to know basically the techniques I use to pull myself out of the depths. How do I even talk about this? I was very severely ill with chronic illnesses. What is it? About 7 years, maybe 8 years. The process of coming out of it was gradual, and I have complex PTSD as a pretty severe case. As a result of that, it was a very slow, intentional process, and I'll try to share that process as best I can in case it helps anyone else. But I am not all about doom and gloom. I used to write songs. I still have a lot of songs I've written that I share with people, and I'm like, man, someday maybe I'll record that and share it on YouTube. So I hope to do that in the future. I hope to get back to writing music one of these days. Remind myself that there's kind of that beauty of life that is there, because most of my life right now is kind of just survival, trying to get enough sleep, trying to get enough food, trying to take care of this tiny human, and, stay connected with my husband. As we tend to trade off shifts throughout the day so that one of us can get sleep at a time. And that's kind of my life right now. So, making videos and writing up resources that are hopefully helpful to other people is a big way for me to feel like I have a life right now. That's a big part of why I have goals as well. So I have this goal to get off of all welfare, that is all forms of assistance, government assistance, any kind of charity type assistance by the end of 2023. That goal is complex because I am to I guess disabled is the word. I am officially disabled on paper, but I intentionally resourced out of SSI, and that's a whole video in and of itself. But I swear I'm an interesting person. I really want to get off of these forms of assistance, and I've tried before. There's like the welfare trap where there's this gap as you start to get off of forms of assistance where you're working really hard and you're pushing yourself to get this income, and you're actually getting a really bad deal in the process, and you're like, why am I even doing this? So I know that hump is there. I've run into it before, and it was really scary. I was like, how does anyone even do this? So I know that trap is there. I know that hump is there to get over. And I mean, honestly, if I had not been on Medicaid when my son was born, we would still be paying medical bills. And he's 15 months old now, and the bills would have been impossible to pay. He was in the NICU for 5.5 weeks, even though he was born full term. I have so much to share. I have so many dreams. I love the idea of having a house full of animals and kids and just people in general that we love and consider friends or family. Like, I just like the idea of a house full of love, chaos, but it's a happy chaos. And self-improvement is really important to me, and that's just because that's been crucial for my healing journey, to constantly be evolving and challenging myself and feeling out like what's next for me. YouTube feels like the next thing for me. I'm on Facebook a lot. Feel free to look me up there. Same name, my face everywhere. It took me a while to get comfortable on Facebook. I use it as kind of a personal blog at times, just sharing parts of my life. And then when everything went down with Loki, then I used it to keep people updated. And that really showed me the power of connecting through social media and made me want to branch out. I'm hoping the more I do YouTube, the more comfortable I'll be with it. I'm just recording videos whenever I have the opportunity and just following whatever inspiration comes to mind that I want to share. So if any of that resonates with you, then let me know. Let's see if we connect. Leave comments, please. Don't do that. That sounds desperate.